The moon really is closer than ever tonight.
Dottore. It is Dottore. It was his plan all along.
Columbina.
All 3 moons in one place. Time for one final experiment. Reason, life, death, time, and space. They all believed I would fail.
Dottore. Holy shit. How did this even happen?
How could this happen?
Yeah, how could this
But
happen?
Teyvat's primordial power never did belong to the throne of heaven. And now, they are mine.
Time freeze? Really?
Oh.
Fire? Traveler using pyro.
No, as long as I'm here. The Doctor is free to wield the 3 moons' power.
Whoa, that was sick. That was a sick attack. Hydro?
It's the only way.
Why is Traveler OP in a cutscene but not in... Oh, wait. What the fuck?
I guess I won't be going home today.
Columbina!
She's going to the false sky. Wait, really? Bro, it's just like Razer, bro. Bro, it's the same scene from Razer's past, bro. What the hell? Is this deja vu, bro?
Stubborn world, do not try to control me.
Columbina.
Wait, bro. Wait, so many things have happened, bro. Why am I constrained to just one element and manually need to select elements, bro? Why is this even a thing? Dottore.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my
Really?
humble research facility is to your liking.
Really? But where is Syndrone and Arlecchino? What have we done to them?
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall! You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself.
Change of characters, character development.
Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. It threatens one's ability to remain objective.
Hey, Dottore. If you think, like, being involved with us changes characters, why don't you get involved, bro? One of your friends? Wanna change?
Well, since you ask...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that? Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers. You're completely insane.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer mean anything to you?
This way I have chivalry? I don't think so, Flint.
Honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
Down. Is this how it's gonna begin, huh? Or a walk? It feels like cheating, but then again, I do have other characters. Oh wait, what? That still hit me, bro? How are they hitting me, bro?
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Target acquired.
Wait,
Arlecchino.
Arlecchino?
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not only you.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
How disappointing.
Be silent.
hide the
betray your fear of me.
Observe. Night falls.
This guy's immune.
Be silent.
I just noticed it now. Oh. Okay.
No more lies. It all adds up.
Observe. Night falls.
Be silent. Is this all it takes to tire you?
Can't hide the truth.
How's this?
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled. No more lies. How farcical.
I expected so much more from
It all adds up. The mystery unravels. No more lies.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
How's this?
Why am I stuck here?
Let's go.
Damn. Volcano versus Dottore.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out.
A cube?
What the?
A cube like the unknown god? What's her name again? Wait. I need to know her name. Asmonde. Just like Asmonde's cubes. Dottore build something like that?
Forget about me. You should.
Where's the traveler?
What, are we going to have some alone time with Dottore? Is that what's gonna happen? Saving? When did this game have auto-saving, bro? What the fuck are we, bro? Wait.
What just happened?
This is not right.
Nasha Town?
Yeah.
How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle. And now all of a sudden, I'm here. Something weird is going on. I guess I'll start by exploring the area.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at the moment. Want to see the menu?
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you change your mind.
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the traveler something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait, why is he talking like that?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway, I take it your business is wrapped up?
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while. We can have some quality time to ourselves.
Wait, these two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I've been looking forward to playing with you again. You forgot already? You're silly. Daddy brought you over to our house recently. We had some snacks together.
What is she talking about?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. They're friends. Oh, another customer's arrived. I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. And that child? I don't recognize her at all. Could this be a false memory?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up?
Why is this all glitched up?
None of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Whoa. Wait, third time we're gonna do it? Now where the fuck are we?
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness. Alone.
What is this traveler gonna do the same thing, bro?
It feels strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me. Is Dottore now powerful enough to interfere with space itself?
Just like as one day.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison.
3 moon marrows? Does that mean the artificial one is now complete too?
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
Where is this going? Where is Dottore going with this?
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream or the reality?
Why would a person, they might feel immortality in a dream, but what's that doing in the real world? It's just like Sword Art Online or Ready Player One. It's just happening in the virtual world. Nothing is changing in the real world though.
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
Real.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown.
That's a strong word coming from Dottore. Did Dottore actually learned a lot from Nahida? And are we really going to is the story gonna unreveal what Nahida and Dottore were talking about?
I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone.
Whoa.
You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
Oh, so this is where things are going. But Dottore, you see, the difference between you and the other Harbingers are like heaven and earth.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals. People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams.
We are
people have
upside down
plenty
now.
of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now.
Like, you need to understand the weight these moons have, bro. These moons were the three gods that used to control the law of the Tevat. But the heavenly principle vanished to these three moons. So all the three moons fall.
You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing.
And I think I know the thing.
Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So what is it that the three moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs.
Wait, did Dottore just say that he's more intellectual than me and I'm just waffling and bro is just listening quietly? Did Dottore just mean that indirectly?
Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with. Allow me to show you the world, Descender.
Wait, why is this fountain? Whoa. What? Are we aura walking?
To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors.
Where are we, by the way? Oh.
Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk?
Sick. If this wasn't an Arkham quest, bro, I would have been convinced that I'm hacking, bro. Like, this is where the hackers do, actually. Or more like bug exploiter. Now where are we? Oh, I'm really high up.
Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space.
Well, are we talking about the 4 shades now?
One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it, but they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens.
This entire line quotation is important.
All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
So whose powers are this?
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power?
But what if I would have just used my character? My powers. By the way, like now we have switched to Pyro.
You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit.
Whoa.
Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world.
We're gliding the sky now?
How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities.
Wait, are we going under the water?
Nature suppressed, authority exiled,
Just like in Fontaine?
souls controlled.
Wait, really?
You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something unique, precisely because I am a villain.
So his idea is that my entire journey, Traveler's entire journey, has been always on the good side. And he's thinking that Aether is a descender, he needs to experience something new, something villainish. Villainy. So he's just offering to side with the villain, to experience something new.
Think about it.
Well,
we are eternally bound through mutual interest. After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things, utterly tedious.
like I cannot agree or disagree with that sentiment, but that's not moral. That's not goes morally with Aether.
I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
Oh, did Bro thought that we're not gonna know that we're the
But
descendant?
what does that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tevat beyond a point.
Wait. Is Bro bored and wanna know about the false guy, and now wanna venture outside of Tevat? This is what's going on?
You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues, with no end in sight. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after day.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey,
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better.
This line is crazy, by the way.
I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked, and seek answers from her at the end of that journey, don't you?
More of that, more or less. Yeah, kind of.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about her.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Trilune. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer? Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family.
Oh, bro, what is this Aaron Yeager effect? They don't know this. Some of them don't, but... What is this Aaron Yeager effect, by
I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers.
This is true. Like, I'll always have thought about, like, Traveler is in a loop. And there is even a theory that Traveler and Domain, this isn't the first cycle that they have been into Teyvat. This could be an endless amount of loops. And this, what we are playing, could be the closest reality that we are going closest to the thing, to the real thing. So there could have been endless loop in Teyvat. We would have never known. Only the game would let us know in the future.
I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss her. How much I want to be reunited with her, wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
Of course she does. Okay. Now Arlecchino. Father himself.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like
yo,
many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the monsters released by the Doctor.
What the fuck is this?
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks and keep in contact.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well.
Child is here?
Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodcry.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Wait, what is the name of the anime? Let me find it. There are two animes that I've found such things. Yeah, one of them is I left my party, A rank party, to help my former student reach the dungeon depths. This is one of them. Has 24 episodes. And then what is the other anime? Oh. Well, I've forgotten it. Is it the strongest magician in the Demon Lord Academy army was a human? I don't know. I've forgotten. Or is it... Oh yeah, maybe my status as an assassin obviously exceeded the heroes. Maybe that one. Two animes where I've seen this type of dome. An entire... Wait, it disappeared? Oh no, there it is. A dome-like structure.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally. Huh? Where is Sandrone?
Brainstorming.
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other came out to meet you.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, I wonder what... Wait, what's that? Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Wait, what? Oh, so we're here. I have to keep in mind to come back over here because there is a treasure.
Laid bare.
You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
Overruled. Witness my rise. Transfixed.
You're mine. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next?
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague, I'm afraid.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the Trilunar Authority in his hands.
Sounds like only what a madman would do.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY project? He's gonna build a god?
He already became one, actually.
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those two really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're with you?
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. He was captured after our failed assault on Dottore's lab. His whereabouts are currently unknown.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with him?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does. He must have some other goal in mind.
Does the child doesn't know that Aether is like the fourth descendant?
This won't do. I have to rescue him.
You. Well, bro have made amazing dramatic entrance in Leeway, in Fontaine. Even now, could be.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler is.
Well, bro is gonna find it.
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Oh, okay. Bro is shackled.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Teyvat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodcry. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain the threat. However, if Nodcry falls, things are likely to escalate.
Seems like a Archon level threat. Maybe, well, everything's gonna get controlled eventually, or else this wouldn't be Traveler's story. But I imagine if things get escalated, all the Archons of the nations would get involved.
Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end. Whatever the cost.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by and do nothing.
I hope you're right.
Save it.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character
Wait,
and a reasonable
is this
population
Aether or
density.
Nefer?
What are you trying to say?
Oh, this is Aether.
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria, perhaps.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that has existed in the past, I can now recreate.
This is like the reality stone, where Thanos can just snap and make things into reality.
You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. But this is not for me to judge. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship. In a moment, you will be able to...
Oh no. What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as it came.
Oh, first Razer and now Dottore can sense stuff. Well, I mean, she went to the domain of Dottore. What else can I expect? Of course, bro would know.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave. Excellent work.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where he is.
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything, even though my eyes are wide open. But why? What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium to connect to me?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice to capture the spy. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow impossibly viscous, didn't it? A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing, and I have to admit, time is not the easiest dimension to control. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over time as I wish.
This is an entire month. Is this only in the domain or in the real world effect as well? I don't think not in the real world though. Nope, not in the real world.
I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century, that would have been quite a different story.
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't showing much sincerity.
Millions of years? To what end? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand only that which they can perceive with their senses. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, 1,000, or 10,000 years, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering, and thus they could not empathize. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Tevat, it is ordinary humans that account for most of the population. Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Did you ever really hope that they could begin to understand someone like you?
Wow, we are really going through this path? Are we really doing this, Dottore?
Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be before they start to treat you like the alien you are? Before you are ostracized, outcast?
This is the first time a person called the Traveler alien, isn't it? Dottore is the first person to call Aether an alien.
Alien?
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many times you have served its will.
Which is
not
true.
Once have the powers that be ever thought to grant you the one simple thing you wish for.
True.
You have been treated most unfairly.
Well, that is to be determined.
I can change that. I will grant you special privileges and give you back the status you rightly deserve as a descender.
Bro really said, I can fix you. Bro really said that, bro. Whoa. Cool.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without consequence, or tear off their heads or limbs as you please. Believe me, such a life is but one small step away.
What point is he trying to make? Freedom? But the freedom to kill? To do evil and get away with it? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest level, where I shall be not just a god, but also a servant to many sacred spirits. I shall heed the truth and perform holy deeds. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground, but it needs the right occupant to explore its full potential. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders. I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinguished individual such as yourself. And I know you could make the most of the opportunities it offers.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that Razer once faced.
I like how Heavenly Principle destroyed the entire Dragon Sovereign in order to make a new world. It's always the same cycle. By the way, like, I have so many questions. For one example, why isn't Heavenly Principle intervening? Isn't Dottore a threat? Why isn't the Four Shades even acting? Isn't this a big of a deal? Why aren't they intervening? Like Fontaine, Forcelor, the real Forcelor, have done something and the Heavenly Principle thought, no, we're not gonna do that. Was that more important than what Dottore has become right now? That the Heavenly Principle is not even acting?
Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit? Razer did. And look where it got him.
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I am either. I have my own reasons for the journey I'm on. And they aren't all selfless.
You've grown a lot since we last met, but there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on. This will only hinder you. Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill? I'll give you a little time to learn to be a less noble soul. That'll make things much easier for you.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. the benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the times. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rushed. There is much that I have yet to show you.
Okay. The traveler seems convinced.
Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
Wow.
This is most disappointing.
Disappointing indeed. What is this? This is the character development that's gonna haunt Traveler for the rest of its journey. Water, now fire, wind, two combined. Are we serious? Traveler is only OP in the cutscene, not in playthrough.
Now then.
Albedo? Scaramouche?
A new face. Interesting.
So not even Dottore knows actually. Oh, now we're going back to Columbina.
Like I thought, no more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. There are even
there's Razer. This place is Razer.
like abyssal energy.
Razer is gonna be there, isn't it?
They can just materialize out of thin air. I have to keep my wits about me.
These are Razer's hat.
Is that the Ray here of Solnari? I can't believe he survived.
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I.
But did he meet his girlfriend?
The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I got to see an old friend.
Oh, Dainsleif.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long ago now. But we were friends once. When I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and rage. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have my vengeance. But but to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first, I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body, and partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed in Nodcry.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to slither into my shadow.
Tried to? So, you rejected it?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, they were gone.
What, is Razer gonna be part of the journey now? Part of the party? Dottore, look now. One of the 5 sinners is a friend of ours now.
And then I saw her.
Her?
Thelindis. My former...
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thelindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
Oh, I see. Because of your power. The power of a moon goddess.
What?
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice.
Do you mean... Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what he's called. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. All so that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing.
Oh, so Razer didn't just resurrect it on his own will. It was Dottore.
I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess, could I ask a favor of you?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now. Nothing else matters.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thelindis for me.
Thelindis? But...
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I saw her afterimage. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her, walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you, whether you want to help me or not. It feels like something I ought to do.
Why?
Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. Why did I do the things I did? I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People used me. And then I turned around and started using others. I hurt a lot of people. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself. And ultimately, that's how I ended up here.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes. Everything that happened after we were separated.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over. Just tell her the important parts. Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want to hide anything anymore.
I will do my best.
So now, Razer is part of our one of our friends now. So Dainsleif and Razer are gonna help us on the journey, if considering Razer is gonna be alive after all of this.
There. The Abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsleif felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Thank you. It means a lot. I know this will sound strange coming from me, but don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
Wait, aren't we gonna bring Razer back with us? Are we going to leave Razer behind here? Surely not.
He kept his word. The Abyss is no longer obstructing my path.
Oh. She's just over there.
Is that Thelindis? She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet. Hello, Miss Thelindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
She's like a fragment.
I've never seen anyone else here before.
Is she like
You can call me Columbina.
fully dead or like
I
a
promised
fragment?
Razer that
Just
I'd
a
bring
fragment
message to
alive.
you.
Willpower.
My Razer? Is he well?
He's doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a pretty rough time.
Others have had a rough time on his account too. In many cases, their time ran out because of him. And I'm not just talking about the children of the Crimson Moon.
So, things got worse before they got better. Could you tell me what happened, Miss Columbina?
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it is to hear, I have to know.
I admire your courage. However, time is short, I cannot stay here for long. Razer had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. But in the end, he came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize for hiding his past from you. Beyond that, he did not say specifically what it was he wished to convey to you, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. This is so upsetting. I'm not sure how to put my feelings into words.
It's all right. I understand.
It is understandable.
Well, that's everything from me. So, I guess I'll be...
Wait. One moment.
I guess she really did. Like, can't she be... Like, she is dead. There's no way that she's alive, right?
Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further and further into the past.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that road.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait, unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? Where am I even? And it's not just me. It's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed
What
forever.
is this place? Like, by the way, like,
It's
what
such
is
a
this?
mystery. Where is it going?
After the Raccoon Quest, can I even come back to this place? This place looks amazing. Like, there is 2 places in Tibet that I've found amazing. The place in Sumeru, like in the... where was the tornado, huge tornado. That place, and now this place. But that, in the Sumeru, that place is unbeatable. That place is like 1% of the heaven, bro.
I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions.
That place is so
jumped right in
tranquil.
here without hesitating, only to be torn apart the moment I entered by powerful energy currents. Only
What
my
is this?
soul
Is this
remains now.
black hole? Like, even Razer and she said the same thing, torn apart. So isn't this like a black hole? Because black hole tear apart everything, right?
Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I too became bewitched by the abyss. I may have been
Now
the
that's why
negligent leader to
she's
control
alive
Razer.
right now?
I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moon's marrow. Eventually, I came to the conclusion that time in here flows in reverse.
Oh wait, did she try to do what Columbina is trying to do right now? She tried to reverse the past, isn't it? Well, she's in the future, just like Columbina, and trying to go into the memory and change the past. Just like how Nefer said, Columbina's future is our past. So Therendus was trying to do that, trying to change Razer's timeline, isn't it?
Razer was one of the Finster King's retainers. With me, he was in an impossible position. It plagued him constantly. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy. So I thought I'd use this place to return to the past. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Finster King first found the princess. It was only after meeting the princess that the Finster King started going too far with his research into the abyss.
And
That was the
Princess is
day all of
Lumaine.
our woes began. I thought I could stop the king from ever meeting her and solve everything.
Bro, this is way too much. Is Izroth like also involved in all of this? Like, in my past video I told you guys that Izroth was the key figure to like send the spaceship key. Remember the quest where there was a Hilichurl, but that was a person, and she was sent to the past and showed that the spaceship key, hyperchamber key, to Lumain, and that influenced Lumain to get out of the war, Kandria war. She had to choose that, and then she just realized that that is supposed to happen 500 years after. Like, she didn't find anything. It was all Izroth's doing. So is Izroth also doing all of this? And shouldn't, like, how is in Heavenly Principle intervening in all of this? Like, shouldn't this be a threat to the Heavenly Principle?
I couldn't kill the Vinster King himself, so I had to find.
They're
another way to
literally
save
messing with the
Razer.
timeline.
That's why I wanted to go back to kill the.
And the Heavenly
person who had brought
Principle,
new
the four
possibilities
shades,
to our
aren't
realm.
even doing anything. And Alice, the Hexen Circles, seems to know some part of all of this.
I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the Abyss probably enhances the basest human desires. So I naively hoped I could change everything. But I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole universe. Look at me. I didn't even survive the journey here. Not physically, at least. I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you. I owe you that much.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I believe they carry you forward faster. I can share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern in which this energy appears.
Kandrian knowledge, huh?
I think you just might. Now, I know you will be able to change the past. Also, I've been speculating about where this space ends. The documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, the oldest ones seem to begin with Nibelung, king of dragonkind.
Ah, so the dragon sovereign returns to the story.
I have no way of verifying any of it by this point. But if it's true, you might be able to reach that era if you keep walking.
So, is Columbina gonna meet the three Moon Sisters when they were alive? Is this what we're gonna do? Also, if this place takes you to the past, and Aether is like the Moon's fragment, except at Aether. So Aether is resonates with all of this. So if Aether was here, he could go back to the time of Kandria, see the past and everything. Everything would just make sense.
Understood. Thank you, Miss Delindis.
How is everything gonna play out after this? I wonder.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting death, what use would my deductions be? Thanks to you, they have some meaning. About Razer, I'm so sorry for everything.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other, neither of us ever told the truth. And that dishonesty sealed our fates. But enough about that.
A relationship
A safe journey, Miss Columbina.
built upon lies. How tragic. Columbina also said that they are not that far away, but they cannot meet each other.
Experience pain
How
like this
tragic.
again.
How tragic.
You're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future.
Oh.
I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while.
Damn.
Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How tragic. Whoa. This looks like we're under so deep under the water that the sun rays are barely coming into the abyss. And everything is so... This place is so calm and... I don't know, like, I cannot find the words to explain.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an
she
end
didn't
to be found?
She didn't go to Razer?
Everything's getting blurry.
No, who is this?
Are you alright, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
Little sister, so she's one of the 3 moon sisters, isn't it? Oh, we're going already? We only fought side by side with Albedo during limited events, right? Not in our conquest. So the Genshin, like Hoyoverse, is making those events into canon events.
Here they come.
Right?
That's quite a horde.
Water's coming, like animals or...
As we expected.
Get ready, everyone.
What are we fighting?
Take your positions and prepare to engage. Let's begin. I'm at the ready.
Well, first person. We are in first person? What?
Your skull!
Oh, these are between arbiters?
Big one!
Really?
Are you quite finished? The long sleep beckons.
Too long. Another one?
Observe.
May I know, why can't I use my Traveler? I've built my own Traveler, why do I need to use Trial Traveler? I made my Traveler powerful in my own way, bro.
Your skull!
Oh yeah, let me see. Does she heal? No, she doesn't heal. Wow. The game did us dirty, bro. She doesn't heal, but in the Archon Quest or in cutscenes, she heals, bro. How convenient, it's raining.
These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying.
I wonder what would have happened if
hardly the
it
risk
wasn't
taker in
raining.
this group.
Excuse me?
Can't hide the truth.
Now, Albedo's turn. Wait, Lama is sharing her abilities? Bro, I love Albedo, bro. If I ever get the chance to get Albedo, bro, I will get him, man.
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking. That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go, we're of a higher...
Okay. The voice ended even before I finished, bro. Interesting camera angle.
You poor lost lamb. Die the frost monk.
Beware the creatures of the night. People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light.
All right, dear friend. Sure, dear friend.
It all adds up. Water jet! No more lies.
Nefer is actually kind of broken. Oh, Dottore is here.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Days? It already been...
Dottore.
Days?
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, it would throw quite a wrench in the works.
So this guy does want
and so, fight. I must thank you all for your resilience. We are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. A creator god should be merciful and gracious after all.
Not in the same level. Do you think Traveler is not...
And in any case, it is only right that before I end your lives, the world is informed of the arrival of their new god.
What does Dottore think of Traveler? Bro casually just changes fates and Dottore is like... Nah, man. Oh, cutscene. What, bro is transforming? Phase 2. What's bro doing? Whoa, wait, what? Bro broke the false sky? Just like that? Domain expansion, bro? Where did this hand come from, bro? This is so Honkai Impact, sorry, Honkai Star Rail, bro.
The experiment begins.
Wait, are you serious, bro? Bro, where is Heavenly Principle? Where are the Four Shades? Why aren't they here, bro? I already fought this guy, so I already know what's gonna happen. First time I died, but this time I won't.
With one heart,
it all adds up.
The
mystery unravels. No more lies.
Face me.
Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes. Intro. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Bro is controlling time and whatnot.
It all adds up.
Excellent. You barely managed to touch my level.
Can't hide the truth.
How many phases is this guy gonna have?
Within.
Bro has phase or... Wait, what? Bro, how many domain expansions are there, bro?
What? Looking at the structure of it, it seems like Dottore intends to trap us here.
Oh wait, so every characters are in different dimensions?
Put to the test.
Wait, they kidnapped my boy Flint's? What? Hey bro, They kidnapped my boy Flint's. Bro, release Flint's! Dottore! Wait. Nefer targets teleported character? Whoa. Bro, that's actually sick, by the way. Get affected. What? What's bro doing?
You poor lost lamb for the everlasting forest.
Our percentage is... What is that percentage, by the way? Get behind the pillar. It is 64 or 60%, not 60. It's more like 30%, right? Or 40. Bro, the number, I cannot even see the number. Whoa!
Forest, protect us.
Dottore is actually fighting like the boss fight of Arlecchino. She's actually fighting like that. Wait, when is Flint's gonna get unlocked, bro? Wait.
A great looks like Dottore
Luma got kidnapped, bro.
But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory.
Entropy bends to me. Go!
It all adds up.
Wait, it's me and Nefer against Dottore, bro? Bro is casually... Whoa. Bro is casually just controlling rain, water, freezing time. That's sick, actually.
The mystery unravels.
Did you honestly think that would hit me?
It all falls into place.
Wipe out!
It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Whoa, okay.
Can't hide the truth.
Pathetic. Go! Be annihilated, that which cannot stand against me.
Can I even...
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space colony we're trapped in?
What is inverted?
There really is no way out.
Shit.
We'll see about that.
Wait, I'm inverted. Okay. I am inverted.
How dumb. My apologies. I had not intended to take your teammates from you.
Okay, really?
Obey and I can release them. An excellent deal if you ask me. Won't you
this is what we're doing, traveler. Holy shit.
You cannot face me.
Oh, wait, am I inverted? Oh, it's now, it's increasing. Now we're 50%, right?
On some little tricks to surprise me with, but it appears that none of them have come to fruition.
Whoa, what a sick design. Like, fighting Scaramouche in that god form was amazing. Now we are fighting Dottore. Both of them were Dottore's work. And the music is quite similar if you like think of it like that.
My guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then, where is Sandrone? Or are you trying to buy time for her? I always found their friendship to be a curious phenomenon. Two highly incongruent personalities, and yet they share a deep connection. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister.
This hand is from Honkai Star, right? From the first Penacoli? What's the planet's name? Penacoli or Penacony? It's the same concept, right?
But then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further experiments. To this day, I truly don't understand what I could have done to upset her so much. It's such a pity. I could have had a sister, a family. but alas, she grew to dislike me.
By the way, all the battle and stuff, I was so focused on the fighting that I actually couldn't enjoy. Like, bro was controlling water, controlling time, or whatever, bro, whatever you wanna say, man. So cool, bro.
You're not fit to be family to her.
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old dramas. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right conclusion. The thought of killing you off like this?
What is this? Hehe.
But I maintain.
Oh, by the way, where is
that I
Paimon?
approached you in good faith, so
is Paimon like
offer you another chance?
Will Paimon with Syndrome?
You have until I count to 10 to make your choice. 1, 2, 3.
Is aura farming? All right.
Not in a million years.
Whoa. Wait, whoa. Okay. Bro, actually.
What a pleasant surprise.
But bro actually dodged that
all the way up here.
But I thought Syndrome was gonna do much more. It's only 50%.
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them.
Syndrome? But the formula hasn't finished
Yeah.
running yet.
Did she intervene because Traveler was in danger?
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler, and then I see you, who I must say is a good example of an opportunity gone to waste.
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance, and you've used yours to march right back into the lion's den. So yes, it's an utterly wasted opportunity.
And what makes you think I believe a word that comes out of your mouth?
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. But since you've taken the trouble of serving it to me on a silver platter, I can simply bring it forward in the schedule.
So what's the plan? Oh, animation. That was sick. Wait, is bro trying to be Zhongli 2.0? Isn't that Zhongli's pillar? Or something? Whoa, okay. Oh, that's bad.
Is this your life's work? This piece of trash?
Bro, I saw the meme. Syndrome was just trying to fist Dottore like that, bro. She had no weapon. She has no weapon, but she's trying to fist fight, bro. Bro's trying to be Ryzen.
Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me.
Yet again, Traveler. Oh, wait. Where's Syndrome?
Oh, how unexpected.
Wait, really?
Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Wait, what?
Is there anything you wish for?
Wait, what is this turn of an events, bro?
But I've
I thought
known
somebody else.
I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
And Syndrome being Syndrome. And what type of... Wait, what? She isn't really dead, right?
And now, you have failed.
By the way, can wait, failed? Is it? Yeah, it's broken. But bro, first of all, what is Syndrome even doing? Smartest robot harbinger alive, by the way, and she decided to get head-on fight Dottore with the fist in mind. Bro, Razer is right, man. Being too much smart is a problem, bro. What in the mind what Syndrome was thinking that she would just go along with her fist and fight with a fist, bro? What the hell was that, bro? What was she thinking? And by the way, like, I'm not concerned because, of course, she's a robot and she has a backup. I'm sure there are clones, or else it's not going to be that easy to kill Syndrome.
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces.
Yeah, that's what you are gonna be. Right in the moment, by the way. What was I going to say? Oh, I actually thought that Arlecchino or Child with the dramatic entrance or anybody was gonna come and save the day. Like, Traveler has always been saved by some way or another. In Liyue, Shao helped him out. Then Sumeru who helped him out? I forgot. In Fontaine, I don't remember much, but I only remember vividly about Liyue, Shao helping him out. I actually thought someone was gonna help him out, but Syndrome took the fall.
However keen of an inventor Syndrome may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire her stubborn tenacity.
Syndrome shouldn't have just came up and, like, I get it, she was trying to delay, but without a plan. First of all, like, why in the world would she come barehanded, bro? Like, that's my first question. It's her fault anyway, guys. It's her fault. Who's to blame here, bro? And Traveler. Come on, man. Where are we? What are we? Traveler, we are just one nation away and you are losing your sword, losing your grip just like that. Traveler is like, he visited so many planets, right? Like, we know that the Heavenly Principle restricted his power, took away the sword, we know that, but with Battle IQ, like what I'm imagining right now, yeah? Like, in the cutscene, we all know that Traveler switches elements as he wishes, which we can't. So I'm thinking, Earth element creates a barrier, that's it, done. Bro, so many things could have been done, but Traveler was just accepting the faith at that time, and Syndrome would have just been like alive or be in one piece if Traveler had Battle IQ. Bro, there are so many questions, and the Traveler being Traveler.
Now, it is time for you to take your place by my side. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. Once again, you are welcome to join me.
Like, I'm frustrated because what Hoyoverse authors do doesn't make sense. In Sumeru, no, in Fontaine, What's her name? The blonde girl. What's her name? Wait. Navia. Navia's home place. At the end of Fontaine's Arkham Quest, Navia's home place was about to get destroyed by a huge rock. A huge rock that was... I don't know who pushed it, but it was about to destroy Navia's hometown, but Traveler, with all his element, was able to prevent that, but couldn't prevent Dottore's just one attack. How does that make sense? However, if we are going to show something unbelievable in a other cutscene, why make Traveler useless in the future cutscenes, bro? How does that make sense? How was Bro OP in the past, but in the future Bro is useless? How does that work? Did the devs just wanted to make this emotional? That's it? That's it? Huh?
By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield.
Nah,
what
bro, I'm
is
pissed.
stopping you from embracing a new world of endless possibilities?
Bro is dumb, that's why.
Not in the mood to talk? As you wish. You seem less talkative than usual today. I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always like this, never trusting anyone, always so reluctant to share her research with them.
Yet she gave her life for the Traveler.
Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized the world formula from so much data. But her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula for her, you might still have a chance at victory even now.
Is this where we proved Dottore wrong? Because Dottore have it all wrong over here.
But regrettably, she was a stubborn fool. As much as it pains me, she had to go.
Wait. The data isn't run by Sandrone, it's running via Wanderer. Wait, so everything is alright. Wanderer is the main key point in all of this, right?
Dottore. Maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped. And I think Sandrone would surprise you too.
Change?
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust other people.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope to do about it?
Huh. Another cutscene
to fight on. You've already lost.
Wanderer gonna be here.
You can't win this, Dottore.
With a dramatic entrance. Yeah, it is Wanderer who is completing all the work. Not Columbina.
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the
Wait,
last
what's going on?
10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring...
They're pulling down the moon. How does that gonna bring Columbina? But what? I don't understand. How's that moon? How is that moon gonna bring back Columbina? Wait, Dottore, if you are closing the gap for yourself, why did you open it in the first place? What was the reason to break the false sky in the first place? No, I don't understand. Bro, there are so many questions, bro.
Will never be yours.
Whoa.
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nod Cry. My soul I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Columbina!
I'm having goosebumps, guys. Like, what Columbina did, her sacrifices, phenomenal. Oh, she's gonna open her eyes? She did. She actually did. And now she's flying.
It's been too long. I'm back.
Too long, but for how long exactly? For her, how many
Stay focused
months,
on the battle.
years have been passed?
Reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed.
Wait, I cannot see the character.
But now, quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you can struggle. Before
Wait, when are we gonna get Not Cry's? Wait, Not Cry. I don't think
I know. Wait for the
there is
right
any
moment.
character element
We'll
for
strike together.
Aether. You get any moonfall, right?
Go!
Wayne.
Good. Keep it up.
I don't know what I'm saying because I'm in the middle of a battle.
Such a simple attack, and you're already struggling.
Wait. Where is Columbina then? If the robot is here, where is the Columbina?
Go!
Not Columbina, Syndrome.
First, like an axe in my palm.
Wait. Domain expansion of Columbina herself, bro? Real Tri-Moon's authority versus fake Moon Tri-authority.
I grant you the new moon's blessing. The new moon shines upon you.
So are we getting
growing weird.
The new...
It's over, Dottore!
Wait, is this Nordcry's power that Traveler is getting? Whoa.
Time to pay for your heinous crimes!
That's cool.
No longer must the world cower in the cold night.
Where is Columbina? That's cool. Like the two moons side by side. And Traveler is just like in the middle of the moon. Oh shit.
Everlasting as the moon.
Guys, she said the thing. Everlasting as the moon. How is Dottore being getting healed? That's actually sick. Is this Traveler's like new power? That's what I was trying to say. But I was in the middle of the battle. I couldn't speak, bro. What's this? Is bro struggling?
Could have shaped the
How is bro healing?
Only I.
Bro is actually getting choked.
Willfully blind. How
struggling.
Can you be so satisfied with your fate?
Whoa. Dragon Ball Z fight. Whoa, that was sick. That was actually sick. What, is Alakina gonna be here? Oh, she beautified it. Oh, that... Wait, that moon actually captured all of them? It was about friendship.
Friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
It's about the bonds.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort.
But now we are gonna get into third phase of Dottore.
You will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment.
Zhongli, wannabe Zhongli. Huh? Hey, isn't that Zhongli's fan art? Fan art animation that people made. Whoa. That was sick. Nefer being Nefer. Attacking with elegance. Plinth being Plinth. Attacking with aura farming. And Luma being Luma. Aether, where was this earth power when you actually needed it, bro? Nah, I'm angry, bro. 3 moons.
The moon lights up this world once more.
The fake moon.
Loathsome world.
Bro got cooked.
No, this world is our home.
Epic. Sit down. It's Columbina. Come on. Help her? It was like, I wanna say, like, the battle was amazing. The battle was amazing, but it felt so short. It was epic, not gonna lie. Like, truly. But it felt so short, bro.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
Ah, it is then. Okay. Where's child? Whoa. Harbingers. Harbinger style.
You're here too, Hat Guy. Are you heading back together?
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. We just happened to cross paths at the harbor. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible with important calculations, and things entrusted to her by valued friends.
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hat Guy.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there is to it. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter. For that, you have my gratitude.
I didn't do anything special. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle, even giving her life in the process. She's the one we should be thanking.
Oh.
Even we were
Wait, is
unaware
she
that Sandrone
really dead?
had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's body. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system by installing an identical-looking decoy within her.
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. But this way, she could at least get him to lower his guard. She always worked like that. Always had a backup plan.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time has come to fulfill it. Think of it as her will. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the Fontaine Research Institute. She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people there to set her affairs in order. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to the House of the Hearth, for safekeeping primarily, but also as mementos, I suppose. However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship at a later date.
But is she really gone? So in Fontaine, is she gonna, like, get fixed or anything?
No. I was specifically warned not to tell her. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so, but none of us here can know for certain. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. As promised, she turned the iridescent moon's marrow over to me. She spent a long time with Sandrone's body, saying her goodbyes.
Oh, is she alright?
Sandrone's passing has left a great wound in all of our hearts. It will take time to heal, but Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. Despite being grief-stricken herself, she showed an awareness of the feelings of others around her. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. And I suspect that we have you to thank for much of the change we are seeing in her. Huh. After these recent events, the Tsaritsa has revoked the Pale Star Edict. Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore, who coveted her powers. I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from now on, she too will explore more of the world. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only beginning. My ship is here. Traveler, Paimon, we shall meet again. You too, Hat Guy.
Like, did Terza knew all of this? Like, Terza did say, Columbina did say that Terza never gave her the order. She said that Terza always said there's going to be a time, but it's not now. So, did Terza always knew that, always knew what's gonna happen?
What are you still bumming around for? Isn't Columbina waiting for you? I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go find out the truth about your sibling.
Oh. Wait, when did this happen?
You're afraid you won't like the truth when you see it. Well, this is new. I was starting to think that nothing could scare you.
Don't say that! Wouldn't you be if you were in this situation?
Fair point. But I'd say I have more experience facing up to unpleasant truths than the Traveler. They say blood's thicker than water. I know how much you need your family back. More than you need any of your friends. And I'm sure that all your real friends understand that too. No matter what the truth turns out to be, they will stick by you and support you, whatever decision you make.
We are at a point of unveiling the truth.
Finding the truth is important. But more important still is what you choose to do once you've found it.
Huge character development. Huge.
At least, that's the life lesson I've learned from my experience. What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? A little, I guess. But it hasn't solved everything. Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Or maybe it's something else. But for whatever reason, I still feel like I have a chip on my shoulder.
Like in that battle, like it would have been cinema if everybody was there. Not just Lauma, Vince, Traveler, and who was the other person? Yeah, Nefer. Where was Arlecchino? Where was Child? Where was Wanderer? Wanderer's part was done, right? So Wanderer could have been there. Then, where was... Like, bro, where was everybody? Where was Alice? Where was... What? What's his name? Dainsleif. Where was Razer? Why didn't Columbina save Razer? Bro. Hoyoverse is not even thinking of this, and I am already thinking this in my brain. Like, how the battle could have been greater. How it could have been improved. How am I visioning things? What they should have been envisioned this before making this pro. Like, I am thinking so many stuff that could have been done. Who sabotaged Hoyoverse's story arc, by the way?
Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help dealing with all the chaos Dottore left in his wake. Not just from this incident, but everything he did in the past, too. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again someplace else.
What? So, just like Dainsleif? We're gonna meet Wonder once in a year.
Paimon's game! After all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, Paimon promised to give you two some alone time with the truth.
So Paimon is not gonna be here? Wait. That's bad. Or, I don't know.
It hasn't been all that long since we were last apart, sure, but with Columbina there, Paimon's sure things will be just dandy. Ain't no biggie. Paimon might be all about that food and fun, but she knows how to do right by people. Paimon's sure you'd prefer to digest the news about your sister in peace. But, no matter what you see, just know you can share it with Paimon. Of course, as long as it's not super private. If you can't make sense of something, let's give it some thought together. And even if we both can't figure it out, Paimon can at least treat you to a nice meal.
Where is this going, by the way? Why do I feel like we're gonna see Paimon's involved in all of this? The true Paimon. Asmodee. Okay.
Glad to hear it. Feel better now? Alrighty. Next up, time to meet with